Hello everyone, welcome back to a new game called $100. It's a platformer, it's done by KuKo. Um, we're given this, a guy has dropped a woman's purse for some reason. or, no, because the jeans were of the man. So, anyway, the purse after the man dropped it, the woman's purse has fallen into the limbo matrix for some reason. And our whole objective is just to collect dollar symbols. Um, Now, the concept of the game is whatever direction you press the purse in is the direction it's going to travel. It can't stop halfway, so it has to travel that full direction. And only once it's touched the wall and rested will it be able to travel in a different direction. So, look, the game is very skeletal in concept, and often that's voiced amongst reviewers. That is very a skeleton of an idea. So now we're slightly changed. He's showing us how to do control two of them. And it's not that difficult, you just control one at a time if you want. Just focus your attention on one, that's all. And then focus your attention on the other one using the arrow keys on the keyboard, or WASD. And only one purse has to enter into a portal. So I really don't understand. We'll look at the developer at the end. There's 31 levels all up. Predominantly, they're mostly this. Now, I say it's skeletal in concept. It might be profound, and my feeble brain just ain't wrapping my head around it. The purse might be his economy, and he's basically saying that after he lost his job, his money spending went into limbo. His wallet was collecting money wherever it could, and but ultimately, it felt it was in limbo. It didn't have a real purpose to behind the collection of the money, and it might be something really profound like that. Like, here I am thinking it's just a limbo background, and he might be, leaking sensitive Pentagon documents in code in the background about how Pentagon is controlling big business and its influence. Yeah. I think it's this level that has the most amount of money to it. Just a fun fact for you. So yeah, here we are assuming that there's nothing much to this game, and he's kindly delivered in a most religious, profound experience for us that most, unfortunately, just don't connect with the true meaning behind this game, this 31 level platformer. What else can we say about this game other than 31 levels of just collecting dollar signs? So this is done by, as I said, KuKo, which is a Russian developer. I think I'm not sure if he was born in Russia. He's now currently in Latvia, but that could be because because of the war and him needing to change, get out of Russia in time. So I'm just trying to think how to get to this green portal. Sometimes you do have to think. Now we're given a new concept, mine. So basically, once you've traveled over a mine, it takes a little bit of time, but um, I've stuffed that up. I did it the wrong way. Does take a little bit of time, but as you can see, it's about to flash, and if I run over again when it's flashing, it self-explodes. So you can die, which is you just start the level again. Now, if this is really as profound as what we're thinking it is, then the mines must be a metaphor for dead-end jobs, which you must not go back to in order for your economy to continue forward. Wow. I don't know about you, but my mind is being blown at the moment. Here I am thinking that this is just some humdrum platformer and not realizing that for $1.50, which is what it's normally priced at, I'm being given a noble message here on economy, on how to save, the purpose of saving. See, at the moment, which even though we're collecting money, just doing odd jobs here and there. Here's another fun fact: no dollar signs here on this level. This is the only level that has no dollar sign. Nothing to collect. Half the time it's just working out which way to go. And there's no real sort of structure behind the difficulty level. Like, as you can see, we've gone from mines back to just normally placed levels, which we learn nothing more from. It's still the same concept that we were introduced at the beginning. And I guess that's what I have the biggest beef about this game, is it's not introducing me to anything new. It's just rehashing old concepts that have already been given for. However, as I said, I'm critiquing this, and at the same time, I'm just exploring the opportunity, the idea, the concept, the novelty, that this guy might be a genius who's leaked Pentagon documents in the background and is giving us a metaphor of what the true meaning of spending and saving is all about. So again, we're going back to the concept of controlling two, trying to keep the two different purses in. And what does the second purse mean? Is that meaning overtime? Like we're doing two jobs at the same time? That's marketing. Maybe we've gone into marketing jobs, or we're doing a second shift, and we have to control both without destroying ourselves. Wow, this guy has really done his work in that deeper message. And I can only imagine what the blue doorbells are, the blue balls of fire. We have to avoid those now. Your guess is as good as mine what that could be. I'm not sure. But I am seeing deeper meaning behind it. I'm starting to believe. Oh, nearly got here there. I'm starting to believe that this isn't just a person who's put in a skeleton concept just in order to make a quick buck. I need to think that this is a profound message to all people, in order to improve us all to become better individuals, better examples of who we can be. So you just saw me die there quickly. You got to be on the ball on some of these. So as you can see, the mines, you have to collect them in quickly. Now I have to avoid the, of course, avoid the blue. We don't know what these are. We don't understand the metaphor. As I said, my feeble brain probably just can't handle the whole linguistic metaphor of these symbols. Okay, so we're probably halfway through the game already. And another interesting thing is, even though the title is $100, I'm gonna blow your mind here. We're collecting way more than $100. I kid you not. Wow. In fact, you know, I've even counted all the dollars that we collect throughout the whole game. We are going to be, are you ready for this? Our wallet is going to be $613 richer. So, why is it called $100 again? There's a profound message there that I'm just missing somewhere. It might have to do with that Pentagon link. And now we got the portal cube. Actually, this is my favorite level because of the eye candy. I wish he did more of this. I don't understand the red and blue suns and the concept behind it. But he's playing more and more on the concept of not running over again over the mines that that are laid out, so you can only go past them once. Which okay, I'll follow that. But I wish he had more eye candy in the game like he has with this one. If he had even more eye candy, I would have passed it more. I mean, this is very borderline on being nearly scam worthy due to its paper thin concept. But having said that, we've already starting to unravel how profound and deep and meaningful this game really is. So, you know, as I said, who am I to critique? Okay, so we're I'm not actually sure how far we are in this game now. So the concept in the middle here, if you go down the middle one, you'll get stuck. So you have to leave that one for last. You'll just have to press escape and reload the level if you get stuck in that and haven't collected all the dollar signs. So I guess now he's starting to play on the concept that we need to concentrate on have a plan. We need a plan of attack when it comes to collecting money. We need a plan of... And this is really rage quitting, this one, especially this. We're trying to avoid those blue stuff, whatever they are. What are they? My brain can't think of a metaphor for those. I've just realised I might have stuffed this one. Because I didn't plan on this. Hopefully I can get back in time. We'll try it. Yes, just got it. And yes, just escaped the middle thing. So, yep, no, that's fine. But see, there's the whole... That's what this game is about. It's about having a plan on... Not just, you know... having no direction. It's about forethought when you collect your money and how you go about it. But we need to get out of this limbo. So this is another level where it might be a bit rage quitting for you. Um, the best way I can describe this one is when you're on the top of the blue bubbles, you need to concentrate on going just after the. Let me explain. So we're on top. Just go after, and when you're on the bottom, you go after the top one. So going after the top one, going after the bottom, going after the top, going after the bottom, going after the top, and that's how you basically do this. Just repeat that cycle. This is a bit more time consuming. Some of the levels are a bit more time consuming, just because you've got to carefully concentrate on what you're doing. The musical score you've probably heard. It's just one musical score throughout the whole game. I should have looked up who actually did it. I don't know off the top of my head. It's kind of fitting. It's nice and relaxing, which is strange for these type of levels. It's like being put on hold when you ring up customer service. Okay, so we're going now. I just died again. Have to be very careful when moving here. So I'm concentrating on the left one. Once I've got the left one, I need to bring the middle one top, and I need to start concentrating on the one on the right. Also have to be careful with this one, because if you're moving while the ball's near you, you can actually hit it by a trigger, even though you're not. So you got to make sure the ball's not near you when you're moving. On this particular level anyway. And we've done that one. So here we go again. Going to collect all the... I keep forgetting to check what level we're on. Now KuKo has done, I'm not sure, I think around about 15 games, but he seems to have a publishing company where he publishes other people's games as well, not just his own. Now this one is really, really rage quitting. Yeah, you've just got to carefully time each move. You might need to pause that one if you're wanting to know which way each one needs to be. So just keep at it. Here we have to move the middle ones left and right, keep dodging the bars, and move the other ones down. This one, it's good to collect both purses together. You'll get an achievement for that, like so. And that gives you one of the secret achievements. This one, again, we're going back to what the very first concept was. And this is where I just don't like the progression. The progression is just all over the place, where when it comes to level design, you would expect progression to be intuitive. You know, with concepts like, okay, five levels where you just got to concentrate on pathway and have a plan so that you don't get yourself stuck. And then 5 levels with mines, and then 5 levels with fireball, you know, and 5 levels with some other mechanics. Mines and fireballs are pretty much it on this game. Now this game, He's actually in a trilogy at the moment. He's got 2 other games that consist of purse and collecting money. In this one, you want to be very careful that you make the move after the third, after the blue fireball goes after the third one. And only then do you make your move up or down. Sideways doesn't matter, just up or down is what you've got to worry about. And you can usually do 2 if you time it properly. I've also started on the other left-hand side because the exit door's on the right hand. Okay, so we're getting very close to the end now. Again, we're going back to the very first concept. And I think that's very careless. Amongst a lot of reviews, like people have given it a thumbs up, but they all make sort of similar sentiments that it's somewhat a lazy design concept. Just got that. Yeah, nearly got done, dilly done. Okay, keep going. And go down across, and this is the ending. That's it. You'll see the green grass at the end, and our money eventually finds purpose after time. We find a woman, and we spend all the things we've collected, the $613 on her, and we become happy. So as you see, publisher, management, KuKo. Graphics art is Homer. He's a different person. And development is Rex. So this is it on the Steam store. You see it's $1.50, 43 cents when it's on sale. It has 100 achievements, which makes it, and it was produced on the 1st of February 2019. So the 100 achievements evidently refers to the title of the game. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, they explain it, but why call it $100 when it's $613 we get? As I said, all of them basically say the same thing, that it's skeletal. It's a bit lazy in production, but enjoyable. It works. All the achievements unlocked. But these people, sadly don't have the profound, deep, meaningful message that we now understand. Thank you so much for producing. And this is the games created by KuKo. 3D hentai shooter is his favorite, apparently, which tells us a huge amount about him. And here we have a game that's about himself. So that's basically all the games you can see. This is the sequel, so this is the game that comes after this one. Now this one was done 1 month later. This one was released a month later, has the same art concept, which again KuKo did not do. Hallmark did that. We have these fireballs, so he's improved on the concept. And he adds another mechanic where once you go past one, a brick lines up. Now this is called €100. And then after this game, there was another one released, so there's a trilogy in the series. So far, anyway. So even though this one was released just a month later, it goes for $1.50, same price, 43 cents. Then 100 rubles was released, and this one was released just in 5th of September 2020. They've changed. Now it's more of a platformer, but same concept. You go around collecting money We keep getting lost for some reason in our purpose of being able to spend on others as we internationally travel. So evidently the big, deep and meaningful of spending it on a woman has a deeper meaning the more we play. So this is the guy, he's got the alias Creative. His featured games are all of his own. His favorite game is his 3D hentai shooter. He's Russian, he's from Latvia, or he's at Latvia at the moment. What else can we say? So he's spent many time on, and this is one of his reviews. Spent much time on those other type of games. After I'd written more than 1,000 reviews, I decided to begin creating my own games. I started with some short projects, and I hope maybe one day I will release some masterpiece of game industry. Okay, so that's what he states about himself. So let's check his reviews out to see, why he's. So these are some of his reviews. As you can see, he's quite 0 out of 10, 1 out of 10. He's quite harsh on people who put out rubbish. So why be a hypocrite and put out rubbish yourself with very, skeletal in concept? Now this is you can buy an art book, which is $1.50. Usually is 42 cents. It has 28 pages. I'm going to save you your money. This is the art book. This is concept. This was the whole design behind the game. Again, this is from Walmart. So I'm assuming this is the purse. This is his purse he's traveled around in. I don't understand that. Like, why don't so I'm guessing those sketches are from him, and then he passed it on to Walmart, and Walmart changed it into that stuff that you see here. This is what I'm assuming. Okay. Well, there wasn't a parachute in, so there was even concepts that didn't get into the game. Maybe it was just too complicated for his abilities. There's a dog? Wasn't even a dog in there. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not really getting. Unfortunately, there's no written information as to what's going on here. Then we got meteors and blue and red planets. I have no idea. I'm not the Intercept. This is him. 8 subscribers. Now his name actually translates to Alexander Veta. That's what his name translates. Alexander. And this is him. Come on. I'm not understanding what's going on here, guys. Maybe you can explain it to me. I don't even understand what that is. Now he's about to do what I can only assume is a impersonation of the wallet that is greedy and about to gobble up money. He's about to swallow this, and he's going to look like that purse. Okay. I am thoroughly confused. He might not be the genius I gave him credit for. So that's $100, and that's the developer behind the game. Now, as it says, he did the management of it. Somebody else did the art, and his friend did the development, or Rex did. So what exactly did Alexander Veta do? I'm not getting that. But anyway, thank you, Alexander Veta, for $1.50. You've told me that the real meaning behind spending is find a woman. Wow. Until next time, guys. Bye for now.